Hello everyone, welcome to my cafe in Minecraft where I make lots and lots of cakes. But do you want to see the real Mummy Ducky bake? Then watch my Let's Bake videos. Hope you enjoy. Bye! Bye! And welcome to Let's Bake with me, Mummy Ducky. And today we're going to make some fruit scones. So the first thing you need to do is, as always, preheat your oven, and it's at 220 degrees centigrade, which is 425 Fahrenheit, and gas mark 7, so it's quite hot. And also it's best to bake scones at the top of the oven, as it encourages them to rise. So just arrange your shelves so you've got a high shelf at the top. You will also need a baking tray that I've got here, and I've just put some greaseproof paper on it. And the ingredients for your scones, your fruit scones, are 225 grams or 8 ounces of self-raising flour. Then you've got a pinch of salt and 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Then we've got here 50 grams or 2 ounces of cold butter that I've chopped up so it's easier to rub into your flour. Then we've got 25 grams, which is 1 ounce of caster sugar, 50 grams or 2 ounces of sultanas, and 120 mils of cold milk. Okay. So the first thing we'll do is we'll move everything out of the way there, and as I say, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use my mixer today. I'm going to do it by hand so I can show you the consistency and the method of rubbing the fat into the flour. So first of all, we've got the flour in there. I'll just put a pinch of salt in and add all the baking powder, so that's all your dry ingredients there, and then we add the cold chopped butter. Okay, and then what we do is with your fingertips you gently rub the butter into the flour, and you keep doing this until all the butter disappears and it looks like fine breadcrumbs. And you just keep doing this. Now the best thing for scones is to keep everything as cold as possible. So keep your hands nice and cold, and your butter cold. Your milk, when you pour that in, will be cold, as this also makes them quite light. So you just keep doing it as quickly as you possibly can until it's all rubbed in. Okay. So that's nearly all rubbed in now. You can feel it. Okay, and you can see the mixture is like a very fine breadcrumb consistency. Okay, so once that's done, what we'll do is we will add the caster sugar, the sultanas, and we'll just with your fingers just gently mix it in like that. Then this is the messy part. We add a little bit of milk, and you can use a spoon for this, but it's better because you can feel the dough making in your hands. Again, you can use, if you have got an electric mixer, you can do this with the electric mixer as well. And you just put your K-beater on, and when you're doing the rubbing the butter into the flour, if you just leave it on a minimum speed, it'll eventually end up with the breadcrumbs. And then obviously you can add the rest of the ingredients like I have, and the milk, and just gently keep on mixing it until it forms the dough in there, but I just thought I'd show you how to do it by hand for this episode. Okay, so you just keep squishing it all together, and as you can keep on, I prefer to add the milk a bit by bit so it doesn't get too sticky, like that. That's perfect. I'm going to add a little bit rest of the milk, and finally just mix it into a sticky dough. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, so we've got our dough mix, our scone mix. I'll move that over there, and what we need to do now is we need to lightly flour your board with your self-raising flour, and just don't worry if it's sticking, because that's what it does, and just gently put it into a ball. Now what I usually do with this is, sometimes you can roll it, other times you can just flatten it down, and it needs to be about 2 centimetres thick. There you go. Let's get all this goo off my hands. You will get very gooey when you do this, by the way, but that's the fun. And I've just put a little bit of self-raising flour in there and putting it on my cutter. Now I'm using a 2.5 inch round cutter, which is 6.5 centimetres. Okay, so just flour that up and just press it down. Don't swizzle it, because sometimes if you move it about, it'll change the shape of your scone. So you just pick it up like that and place it on your board like that. Okay, and we do it again. Press down, pull it around, lift it up, transfer to your board like that. And we can get another one there. I'll put some flour in that. Press it down, lift it up, just push that around like that, and pull it up like that and onto your board like so. Okay, and then what we do is we'll mix this back up again and do it again. Just get all the bits together. As you can see, it's a very sticky mixture. I like making sticky mixtures, you might have noticed. Okay, so again, flour your board, roll it into a ball of a round shape, flatten it down. It's really nice to get it all mucky. 2 centimetres. Okay, that's about right. And press down, move that away, and there you go. Another one, and again roll it into a ball. Just get some of the creases out like that. Okay, roll it into a ball, flatten it down, and we might get another one out of there. Yeah. There you go, down again, move it away, and there you go. And we can just get rid of that there. And then what we need to do then is we need to just move over there. Get a beaten egg and a brush and just quickly put the egg, brush the egg over the top of your little scones. Like so. And this will give them a lovely brown glaze on the top. There you go. And then what we'll do is we'll put these on the top shelf of the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes or until they've risen. And there you go. Okay, so I've taken the scones out of the oven. They actually took 12 minutes today, and if you can just see, I've put them on the cooling tray. They've got a lovely shine on them off the egg wash and really risen well. So they're quite cool now. So all you need to do is put them on a plate, serve with jam and cream, or plain if you want, because they are quite nice anyway. And there we go. We got tea, a nice cream tea for Ducky. And there you go. Well, I hope you've enjoyed Let's Bake with Mummy Ducky today, and I hope to see all the loads of pictures that you put on of your scones and your cream teas. I look forward to seeing you again, so have a nice tea time.